Hi guys, Heather here. So I recently had somebody ask me, do doctors give nurses a hard time? And I can totally understand that because when I was in nursing school, I was like, oh my God, please don't make me talk to them. Can I talk to their secretary, or can you call them for me? I was so afraid because of all the stuff that you hear. Are they gonna be nice to me? Are they gonna be rude? You just never know, right? So during my first year of nursing, I remember these 3 doctors that left the biggest impressions on me. I seriously don't remember any of the other doctors that I worked with. But the first doctor was an orthopedic surgeon. And he came on the floor a lot, and he would always talk to this one nurse that I worked with, and they were always laughing and joking, and I was kind of jealous because he never really said anything to me, and I was like, well, why doesn't he talk to me like that, you know? Can't we joke around and laugh together too? And then the second doctor, he was a vascular surgeon, and he would always walk down the hall and smile and say hi, and he would come up to me and kind of talk to me about what was going on with the patients, and I was like, you were super nice. And then the third doctor, I don't remember what his specialty was, but I had to call him on the phone about something, and of course I was all nervous and shaking and probably about ready to faint, and I had to tell him something, and he was like, okay, and then he hangs up on me. And I was like, wow, he is super rude. I've worked with many doctors that are personable and friendly. Some might even be rude at first until they get to know you or can trust you as a nurse, and then they'll be like your best friend. This one doctor that I worked with, he wasn't very friendly. When I'd call him on the phone, or I'd see him in the nursing halls and try to talk to him about one of his patients, he would just walk away and not even look at me, and he was on my list of least favorite doctors to talk to. But then over time, I'd say hi and he'd say hi, and we'd see each other in the halls or the cafeteria and kind of chat a little bit, and eventually he's showing me pictures of his vacation trip in Hawaii. And some of these doctors you might have to fight off with a stick because you'll be on their list of favorite nurses to talk to, and they'll want to talk to you all the time, which will prevent you from taking care of your patients. And then you might get in trouble and sent to the office for talking too much, like back in high school. But seriously, as long as you make an effort to be friendly and say hi, most of them will be friendly back. But some might need a little time to get familiar with you before they open up. And there's always a few who just don't like being friendly. Well guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you later, okay? Bye!